Hey everyone, happy Wednesday night and welcome to our weekly crafty session. My name is Anne Granger and I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator here in the beautiful town of Dorchester, Ontario, Canada, and I'm excited to be with you. Welcome to my happy place, aka my studio. This is where I love to spend the majority of my time. I will come in here, I will play music, I will create. It's such a de-stressor for me, especially after a busy day of work. I truly feel everyone needs to have a hobby that they love to do that helps them walk away and escape life for a few hours. And for me, that is crafting. I love card making and I love scrapbooking. So welcome. Let me just get me a chance here to check my settings and make sure that everything looks great. If you're here, say hi. Let me know where you're watching from. Welcome to the Stamp with Anne community. Each week I pick a product of the week and I come live on Mondays at 7 p.m. Eastern Time and I go live on Wednesdays at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. And the best way to watch and follow me is to follow me on social media. Follow me on my blog, follow me on Facebook and Pinterest and YouTube. Make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channels because that's when you're going to know when when my videos are uploaded. I always upload our videos from Monday nights and Wednesday nights into my YouTube channel. So welcome to those people who are joining me maybe from there. And if you're watching live, shout out to those watching live. Welcome. I can't talk. Sorry. I was out and I got home like not even an hour ago. So I had to like clean up, make supper, and now I'm with you. So let's just take a deep breath. Breathe in, let everything good. It's going to be a great night. So each week, as I said, I pick a product of the week. And this week I am showcasing the Christmas labels, which you can find in our September to December catalog. And I'm going to grab that. I was trying to like make sure I had everything. But if you know me, you know I'm a huge chocolate person. So let's get my chocolate. Look, I have a lot in here. I've been trying not to eat as much chocolate, but this time of year is dangerous because you go into the store and they've got such great things that I love. So this is my little crafty container. And I love when my friends come and craft because we put that in the middle. Then my friends bring chocolate and we just have like a fun afternoon of crafting, chatting life, catching up, and eating chocolate. It's like a great day. Anyways, so I said tonight I am showcasing the Christmas labels. So while I'm talking and just letting the Facebook know that I've gone live, make sure you sign up for my newsletters. They are the best way to know what I'm doing in my studio. I always do a Sunday recap that shows you the projects we've done in the week. So I link you back to the videos. I link you back to the cards on my blog. And then on Mondays, you guys are the first ones to find out what I'm doing in my business that week. As I said, I pick a product of the week and then I design a scrapbook page around it and I design a card class around it. So the cards we are making tonight, you can earn for free when you place a $50 order before shipping taxes in my online store. And I'm going to give you a couple hints when we flip the camera so you can see what we're working on. Because our September to December catalog, which is this one right here, can you believe it? It's almost done. It's done on January 6th, which is not far off when you really think about it. Especially this next month is going to go by fast. I can't even believe that today is the last Wednesday of November. Where did November go? But where did 2024 go? It's crazy. I'm in the process of working on new classes. I'm going to be doing some new Facebook Lives with you, additional to what I already do. So I'm super excited about that. All right, so let's jump in and get ready to stamp. As I said, I have a few things to share with you. And I'm going to tell you why I picked this bundle that I'm working with. And then we're going to do a technique tonight. We're learning a stack, slice, and shuffle. Now, if you've been following me, I did one way back, probably like either last year or early spring. And it's one of my probably most watched videos. And I was watching one of my friend, Mary Nabe. She's one of my good friends in Ohio. Shout out to Mary. And she's Stampin' Peace with Mary. And she shared another stamp, slice, and shuffle technique. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to do that tonight. So tonight we're only making 3 cards. But it's a great technique and it's a great way to use up your designer series paper, aka pattern paper. So let's get started. I'm going to flip the camera. And as you said, you can see the blinds. I can't believe how it's starting to get dark here after like around 5. It's crazy how, I'm just making sure everything looks great here for you guys. So if you're here, let me know, if you see my, screen and how it looks. So here is this week's host code for you guys. I think I'm just trying to, I think 2025 might be a new year for a stand for my Facebook Live. So we'll have to look into that. All right, so I think I look great. I feel like I'm crooked, but I also think it's my phone in my holder. I tell you, today I had the dropsies. Oh my gosh, I have to tell you what I did. This morning, I was getting ready, and I got my little man, aka my little puppy, his breakfast, and I got him fresh water, and I somehow tipped the water bowl, went all over his mat, into his food, so then it was soggy, so then I had to like refix that, throw that all out, clean that up. Then I dropped my phone on the kitchen floor. I was like, oh my gosh, this can't be good. I go to work, I drop my phone at work, and I even dropped it again later in the day. I'm like, oh my gosh, today is the day of dropsies. So let's hope I don't drop anything tonight during my Facebook Live. All right, so tonight I'm showcasing a bundle from the September to December catalog called our September mini catalog. I call it AK Holiday. So what we're showcasing tonight is this gorgeous bundle right here on page 40 called Christmas Labels. When I first saw this, I was like, that's a really cool set to have. And I liked it because of the greetings. And I'm going to tell you what drew me in on this one. It says, it's a hot cocoa day. I love drinking hot chocolate. And I think it's a great saying that you're going to want for scrapbooking. And then you got warm and cozy. I really liked the greetings in here, and when I saw this, I knew it was a great set that would work EA for scrapbooking and card making, so that's what we're going to use tonight. I will tell you, as a little tidbit of information, that the last chance list for our September to December catalog will be released on December 3rd. So as soon as I can get a chance to put those up for you, I will, but the best way to know what's happening is head to my blog, www.stampwithann.com, click shop now, and you will be able to see all those last chance items. There's things what last chance means. It means those are the products that are leaving us that might not be around once this catalog goes. I have no idea what's on that list, so I'm super excited to see it just as much as you are. All right, so let's dive in. So we are using the Christmas labels. It is a photo palmer, and you can purchase just the stamp set, or you can purchase the dies, and these dies are super cute. You get 4 dies. And these 4 dies interchange with the words that are in here. You can buy it as a bundle, which is what I would recommend because you save 10%. So as I was looking, I've got a couple things to show you, but as I was looking at this, I realized that some of these labels go with certain words. And I was like, how am I going to remember that when our September to December catalog is done? I'm going to call it AK Holiday Catalog. On our holiday catalog. So this will be one set that I will hold on to. I will save it for years to come because this is a great one for my daily December album. And I was like, how am I going to remember? Then I happen to be sitting in my room. I have this lovely bench in my room that was my in-laws, and I have it in my craft room because I feel like they're with me when I'm in here. And I saw one of the September to December catalogs, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I just had an idea. And the idea came because I was looking at the catalog for inspiration because I wanted to see what the designers, concept artists did. So when I realized, I looked at it, I realized that certain words went with certain dies. And I was like, how am I going to remember this after that catalog is done? Yes, I usually keep a catalog. I've had catalogs from the past. But then I was like, I have all these extra catalogs over here. I might as well cut it up. So I cut it up. I just sliced it with my paper trimmer and I slid it in here. So now when I pull this out in a year down the road, I will be able to know what words go exactly with what labels. And then it shows me what labels. So I think that is a bonus tip that you should do if you have an extra catalog. So I was just like, I really like that idea because now I can truly see which words go with what. So that is the stamp set and the bundle. Let me show you some of the just up so you can see what they really look like. Here are the labels. So these are the 4 labels that it cuts out. I did one in Granny, one in Real Red, Pool Party, and Basic White, so you can see. I'm gonna pull this one up a little closer. As you see, it has arrows that point up and in the middle. That's just so you know which way you're going to stamp. I love this one. I think there's so much you can do with it. So here is the label. It's called Christmas Labels Bundle, and here is the ordering number in case you're got a little shopping list beside you while you're watching this video. This is what you're gonna want. Now remember, right now this set is available. I have no idea where it's gonna go on the last chance list. So I would say order early or wait for the last chance and then order right away. All right, so I wanted to show you a visual because I'm a visual person and I like to see how things work. So then what I did was I created another one. There's the number and label again. And then what I did was I stamped some of the greetings to show you how they work on our labels. So, as I said, this was my favorite. It's a hot cocoa day. I love the warm and cozy. Great for winter pages, winter cards. I like this sweet as a sugar plum candy. Be merry. Hope your season is filled with magic. And then you've got your Christmas ones, which I think is so, like, I love this. Believe. Like, you truly believe. The Christmas season is so magical. I truly believe you believe. So I just wanted to show you how that looked. So I'll just leave that there for a minute so you can take a screenshot or write that number down. But as you can see, you can really mix and match how those labels work with each other. All right. So the pattern paper we're using tonight, as I do, I always pick a product of the week. So it's usually like a stamp set or a bundle, and I always pair it with designer series paper because I want to be able to show you how our products work interchangeably. We are using the Take a Bow designer series paper, and you're probably thinking, well, Anne, what are you talking about? I've never seen this. Well, I'm going to show you where this is. It's in our bundles section. And it's right here. It's Take a Bow. You can find it on page 39 of the catalog. And what's neat about this stamp set, this bundle, there's no stamp set. It's the first bundle Stampin' Up! Ever created without a stamp. You get these dies to make bows. So you can make your own bows for your holiday decoration, like presents. So imagine making your own bows and making your own tag. How festive would that be? And save yourself some money. And then it has this beautiful paper. So you can buy the paper just by itself, or you can buy the bundle. So we're focusing on the paper tonight. And as you can see, there is these patterns right here. So tonight's patterns, we are using the red, the holly, and the sparkles, I guess they're called snowflakes. All right, so what we're doing tonight, I said we're doing a stack, slice, and shuffle. So you're thinking, how does that work, man? So I'm going to show you what we have. And then we're going to dive in. And then we're going to do some stamping. I have three card bases. Oh my gosh. I have 3 card bases that are garden green. I have 3 bases. I think I have more here than what I need. That are for our insides. Then I have, just let me try, I've got more paper than what I need here. So let me just sort through this. I think these are all, yeah, okay. Those are card bases. And then I have 3 papers that I'm gonna show you why I have these and just to help us with their thing. All right, we're just gonna set those aside. I have 3 pieces of designer series paper from the Take a Bow. They are all 6 by 6. So here is one pattern, here's the other. Here's this pattern, here's the other, here's this pattern, and here's the other. I am going to bring in our paper trimmer, and what we're going to do is we're going to put the 3 of them together, okay? Just like that. It doesn't matter how you do it. There's no rhyme or reason. And we're going to cut these to our measurement. So we've cut them. Now what we're gonna do, we're gonna turn it. So on the long side, I'm gonna grab my pencil. I'm actually gonna pull this out and I'm gonna turn it just so I can see what I'm doing. So what we're going to do is we cut our measurement, and now we're going to make 2 little lines on the long side. And we're going to do one, and I really have to turn it here so I can see it because of the light. At 1, and then 2.5. And then what we're going to do is we're going to flip it and do it again. When you order during my week special, so from Monday to Sunday, December 1st at like 11:59, you will get a PDF with all the measurements and supplies you need to make these cards, along with the supplies. So literally you're getting a class to go. And then what will happen is I will send you an email with the PDF, the video link for this video, and it's like you're watching me in your craft room and you create the cards. We're gonna go again, and I just gotta change it so I can see at 1 and then at 2.5. Okay, so we've basically cut those slits where we need them. All right, we still have our papers, and this is where the stack, slice, and shuffle comes in. I'm going to take this line here, and I'm going to go to this line here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put it in my paper trimmer, and there is my first score line or my first pencil mark, and there is my second, and I'm gonna go from there to there. So what I get is this, okay? I get this right here. We're gonna set that to the side. Then we're gonna move it, and then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna line up this one with this one, okay? So there's that score, that mark we made with our pencil. There's the next one. And then we're gonna do. So now what we have are these 2 pieces. So let's just put those there. As you can see, that's what we have. Okay, so this is where the stack, slice, and shuffle come. On the first one, we're going to take the first one and put it to the back. So now we have the red pattern. On the middle, we're going to take the green and put it back, and we're going to put the red and put it back. So now what we have is this pattern. And the last pile, we're going to leave it the same. So with this, you can make this card horizontally the way we have it, or you can flip it and make it portrait, or portrait and landscape. So that is how you can use this. This technique is really good for pattern paper. It is a one that you can quickly use to create a lot of cards at once, because each stack makes 3 cards, but something that you can easily do to use your pattern paper up, and you can do it for any theme. You can make thank yous, birthdays, whatever you want. So we're going to slide this over, and we're going to do mine in portrait. So remember I told you I had these white pieces, and the reason why I did these white pieces is I actually made them the same size as our measurement. I just wanted to have it as, so I knew for sure I was lining up. Now, what I'm doing is I'm taking 1 from each pile, and I want to make sure that I have a little bit of white space. There isn't a lot, but there's just enough there, and I'm happy with that. So let's go ahead and glue down. Oh. All right. So we're gonna glue our first piece down. Then we're gonna glue our second piece down. And we're going to glue our last piece down. So there is our first one. Oh, that did not work out the best way. Good thing about, just making sure that I can, might be over a little bit. All right, so there, you just have a little bit of white space, okay? So there's our first one. And, I don't know, put them over a little bit. Okay, so let's grab our second one. So now we're gonna take this pattern and we're gonna put it down. We're gonna take the second pile pattern and put it down. And then we're gonna take our third pile and put it down. Actually, I think you can leave white spaces if you want. I prefer it to be right up against each other. So we're gonna go back and fix that front one. Now, I can see a little bit of white pencil marks. So what I'm gonna show you what I did after I glue this down. There, we'll smooth that down. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, I need to move this down a bit, is just bring in our little pencil eraser and do that. Let me just pull this off if I can. Now this is where they say like glue would work. Oh, I think it's down. I can't get it. So we're gonna leave it. That's okay. This is, oh, I got glue on my mat. Ah, it's crooked. That's okay. We're gonna fix it. I can't do it, guys. We gotta slowly pull it up. Pray for me. Pray that it's gonna come up. This is where glue would come in handy because then you have that little time to reposition. It's okay to make mistakes. It's only paper. It's only paper. That's what I say to myself. It's only paper, man. All right. And we'll just flatten that out and make it. Okay. That's okay. I'm going to make sure we put our thing there. Okay. So we have two. We'll do this upside like down. Okay. And this one, I don't know if I can move this one up a little bit. I feel like I didn't put as much paper tape on this one. So, oh yeah, I can. Perfect. So I'm just fixing this one. I wanted it to be, I like that it's more up right against so you can't see the little bit of white. All right. So we're just going to leave it. We're moving on. All right, let's do our last one. So we should be able to put this down here. This here. And then this here. I really like these patterns together. I think they're very festive. So let's go ahead and put that tape down. Okay, so there's that. So there is our 3 pieces, besides that being a little wrinkly, that show you the patterns. So let's just go like this. Doesn't matter which way they are. All right, so there is our 3 pieces of the stack, slice, and shuffle. Now what we're gonna do is we're going to here bring in our bone folder. Okay, so let's do all 3. These are garden green, which is a pretty color for Christmas. Garden green, real red. I like cherry, like color combinations. I like real red and garden green. And I love cherry cobbler and mossy mellow. It's a very rich color. All right, so we folded those. All right, so now what we're gonna do is we're going to fix this, but that's okay. We're just gonna like do the best. And we're gonna put this down here. Why is it like always when you're on like camera that you have things mess up? Has that ever happened to anyone? If I can't see your comments, I will go back and answer them. Sometimes Facebook doesn't always show them to me. All right. Till after the video, I don't know. There's actually, I also need to new upgrades on my devices, which that will be a 2025 thing. All right, and then we're gonna do our third one. So the reason why I put these pieces on the white was just to give that little extra sturdy and to help with like layering things out. Okay, so there's our 3 pieces. So now we're gonna go ahead and put these down on our card bases. Just like that. All right, so there is our 3 cards, just like that. Now we're going to finish them by adding our labels. So I brought my little mini cutter in, and look, I still have not cracked my plates. If you've been following me, we're waiting for these babies to crack, and they have not done that yet. So I'm going to just cut my paper here. So this measurement base is like 3 inches. So I just had cut a piece. So let's bring this in. We're going to bring in that label. Now we're gonna do this one. And we're gonna just run it through. So we need to do 3 of them. And there we go. Oops, I shifted everything. Oh my gosh, see, I have the dropsies today. Why do I have the dropsies? Oh my goodness. Maybe it's a sign saying I need to take some days off and just spend in my craft room. That's it. I'm going to go with that. On the weekend, we got all decorated for the holidays. I can't believe, like, next week is December. Like, we were counting down the days. Like, we have literally 15 more school days. I'm like, yes. Cannot wait. It'll go by fast. Honestly, it truly will. Have you started watching some Christmas shows? Like, what are your favorites? I love, like, the Santa Claus movies with Tim Allen. I know I'm a kid at heart, but I love the Christmas shows. Like Rudolph and Frosty and all those. My favorite is the Grinch. I love, love, love the Grinch. Always have since I was little. So it's a good one. All right, so I have Real Red. I have our greeting. And as I said, we're going to bring in, so this one, so this one works, and this one works with this, but I don't want it to hot cocoa day. I already did this greeting, so I'm going to show you this greeting just so you can see what that looks like, and then you'll see the difference in how they look from my sample. As I always create my sample on the weekend. So we're going to do, if you're following me, 2 more weeks of Christmas. Next week will be Christmas, and then one will be like kind of like you could make winter scenes. And then the week before Christmas, we're going to do like a sneak peek from our new January to April catalog and celebration. And then I'm going to take the week off before Christmas. Like we do, like obviously Christmas is like the 25th, and then so the Monday would be the 23rd, and then the Wednesday would be the 25th. So those would be the nights I do my Facebook Live. I'm going to take off, and then I'm actually going to take off from the 20th to probably January 2nd or 1st. My daughter is coming home, so I want to spend as much time as I can with her. But then in January, I will start with some sneak peeks of the new January to April catalog, along with celebration, which I cannot wait to show you. There's some really cute stuff in there. All right, so let's bring in our dimensionals. So next week, we will be featuring one of my favorite sweets in the catalog. And I have an idea for our layout, and I just have to work on my cards. And then, yeah, and then we're going to do one more week, and then that will be our wrap of Christmas for 2024. Crazy. We've been doing Christmas projects since July. So I'm excited to move to flowers and bees and cutesy animals and things like that. All right, so as you can see, that Merry Christmas label fits perfectly in our label. Super cute. Now, I'm going to try to cover this up, so we're just going to put that right there. How cute is that? Okay. And I try to like put them all in the same spots just so you can see. So there's card number 2. number 3. So there is the 3 cards we made with the stack, slice, and shuffle. So you stack your DSP, you slice it, and then you shuffle, which creates 3 unique cards. But we're not done yet. We're going to add some rhinestones. So look at this. This is an oldie from the past. I think it came with like our paper piercer mats. But I keep it, so I have like, we don't sell these big cases, but we do have smaller cases, and I keep my embellishments in here with this, so I know where it is. All right, so let's add some rhinestones to make this card just sparkle. Okay, so there's our first one. I'm trying to use my pieces here. There's our next one. And I have to go to my new pack. Oh, no, I actually have a little piece here that has 3. Look at that. I always cut like pieces and there. And we'll put one maybe right there. All right, so let's put that away. Let me just put this away. And then I'll show you our samples, and then I'll show you my other samples. All right, so here is our stack, slice, and shuffle technique. As I said, it's a really cool technique, and I learned it from my friend Mary Nabe, so thank you, Mary, for the inspiration. So as you can see, these cards came together very quickly. So there's the ones we made tonight using the Take a Bow DSP and the Christmas label bundle. All right, so I'm just going to put these here so you can see those for reference. But I wanted to show you the same pattern but with a different label. So I used the Celebrate the Holiday in All the Ways. I love that greeting. So I did the same DSP, I just switched out the greeting so you can see what those look like. So there's one. Actually, I'll just hold it like this. There's 2. And there's 3. So look at that. With 2 stack, slice, and shuffle sessions, I have 6 cards to give out for the holidays. So what do you guys think? Isn't that cool? I love this technique. I think this would be a great technique for birthday cards. You could do them for masculine cards. You could do thank yous. There's so much you can do with this. I just think it's a really great technique. And oh my gosh, there are so many. And it's a great way to use up your pattern paper. There are so many ways that you can do this. Just look up stack, slice, and shuffle on Pinterest. I'm sure you'll find another. Another one way is like 6 one-sheet wonders. You can do it in a 6x6 DSP, or you can do it in a 12x12. Next week, I'm going to share with you some samples that I was given with the one-sheet wonder, and because it coordinates with the product I'm using. And yeah, so watch for more of these one-sheet wonders and stack, slice, shuffles in 2025, because I think it's a great way for you guys to use your pattern paper and to use up supplies you have at home. All right, so let's do a quick recap. We used the Christmas Labels bundle. We used the Take a Bow Designer Series paper. You can find both of those in our September to December catalog. That catalog's last day is January 6th. Starting on December 3rd, which is next Tuesday, Stampin' Up! Will release the last chance list for that catalog, which means those are the products that will no longer be with us. If you want the supplies to make these 3 cards, so you would get the cardstock, you would get the white cardstock, you would get the Designer Series paper, and you would get the die cut. Only thing is I can't stamp your images for you, but you could get the labels, or you could use something else. You want to place an order, $50 before shipping and taxes in my online store. So go to Stamp with Ann, click shop now, use this host code at checkout. That way I know you want the class. And then I will package the card up class for you, and I would, obviously, here's the problem. It's not a problem. Well, it is and not. But Canada Post here is on, our mail's not going out right now. So if you're local, you can pick it up. I had a couple people order my class last week, and they're picking it up. And if you're across Canada, I will figure out a way to ship it to you. Hopefully our postal is moving before then. All right, so I hope you enjoyed these cards tonight as much as I had fun making them. I hope they put a smile on your face and you learned a new technique. As I said, when you order the class to go, you do get a PDF with all the supplies and measurements sent right to you in your inbox, along with the link to this video, because after I upload it to YouTube. And then you will have all what you need to recreate these cards in your own craft room while you listen to music and escape life for a few hours. All right, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. Have a great rest of your week. To my U.S. friends, have a wonderful Thanksgiving weekend. Enjoy celebrating with your friends and family. And I will see you back here Monday night for our next Facebook Live Product of the Week. And I can't wait to share with you what we are doing. So make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel and subscribe to my newsletters, because you guys are the first to find out what I'm doing in my business. Oh, and you might want to join, because there will be some type of special email coming out next week. So I will share more details next week. All right, everyone. Thanks so much for joining me, and have a great rest of your evening, and we will talk to you guys real soon. Bye, everyone. Have a great night.